Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. What will soon make a big impact on your life and shift your reality? And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile 1 with this card. We have pile 2 with this card. And we have pile 3 with this card. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find the timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate reading. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So, you felt drawn to this card. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have speak with loving kindness. Words matter. Okay, it makes me think of the throat chakra. Let's keep it here and let's see what else we got here for you. And we're going to start with these 2 smaller chakra cards here. And we have the throat chakra. Wow. So yeah, listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So something is definitely going on with your throat chakra here. Throat chakra is very connected to being aligned with your purpose, being able to express your creativity out in the world, being authentic, standing up for what you believe in, showing the world who you are. So let's see what else we got. We have another chakra card and we have a 3rd eye chakra. Destiny. Follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. Follow your instinct, they lead to the truth. Let's see how we're going to organize this. Look how beautiful it is with the blue indigo color and the blue color here. So definitely something going on with 3rd eye and your throat chakra, like I said. And because we have 3rd eye, once again makes me think like something opening. It's like you become, something is happening that makes you become more authentic or more aligned with your purpose. Yeah, with your purpose. But let's do more cards. That was just the 2 first cards, and I mean, it looks so beautiful. I have new decks today, so this is going to be exciting. Inner power. Wow, look at that. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. I feel like what will soon make a big impact on your life and shift your reality. It feels like you're becoming more aligned with your higher purpose. And with the lion here, look at this. Lion is roaring. The lion is roaring. And speak with loving kindness. It's like you're more authentic. Something has peeled off. Or something is being peeled off from you, or maybe you released some kind of throat chakra blockage, something that was holding you back to be able to express your authentic self out into the world, to always choosing the words that are the most true for you. You know, sometimes when we meet people, we are changing our way to speak, or we're changing the things that we share just because it becomes a little bit strange, you know, if we're trying to fit in, or we don't want like people to react badly towards us. We're trying to fit in. So sometimes it feels like you're not trying to fit in anymore. And I see you walking on this path, this higher purpose. So it could even be that you're becoming aligned with your higher purpose. Maybe you didn't know what it was, but I see and feel you being empowered and strong and confident and on your true path. Destiny, you know, it says destiny here, on your destined path. Speak with loving kindness. You're very you're very authentic, like you're not scared of showing, of expressing who you are out into the world in your own unique way. Yeah, you're really getting in touch with your uniqueness, your uniqueness without fear. A lot of, look at this inner power. So we have Aquarius here, and you know, Pluto is finally moving into Aquarius. I think it's the 20th of January. So this is a timeless reading, but you know, Pluto is going, I think, a little bit back and forth also this year, 2024, before it stations in Aquarius. I think it's around November sometime. So it's going to be very powerful, and then it's going to stay. I think it stays like 14 or 20 years in one sign. Pluto is a slow moving planet. So yeah, I guess you're watching this reading somewhere. 14 years is a long stretch of time. So I feel like that is going to be very, that transit is going to be very important for you. Pluto has been in Capricorn, so maybe you have some Capricorn placement, sun, moon, rising. Maybe if it's rising or moon, it could be that Pluto in Capricorn, which Pluto is now leaving, has been a very hard time for you. I think it's been there maybe since 2005 or something, can't remember. So it could be that's been a lot of hard work for you, or maybe you have another placement that is very strong in Capricorn. The Pluto in Capricorn somehow is affected. Somehow it feels like you've been held back. Life somehow has been holding you back because you needed to deal with things in a different way. Pluto in Capricorn was more, it was a little bit more hard work and a little bit more restricted because Capricorn is connected to Saturn. So it was more about like breaking through restrictions, but more difficult. It was difficult. Somehow it feels like now you will be set free. Like now you are set free. So it kind of makes me feel, no matter, forget about if you don't have Capricorn or something like that, doesn't matter. But somehow it feels like the hard work and the struggle has come to its end. Now it's time to find your true path. Aquarius is connected to the 11th house. 11th house is the, you know, house of communities, friends, networking, good spirits, hopes, wishes, luck. It's a very positive house. So it's like you move from hard work, and maybe you did like a lot of karma. Maybe there was like a lot of blockages with you becoming your authentic self because there was so many bonds to the past and to the past and the way you had created your life. I feels like the way you created your life went through like a tower moment or a judgment moment where everything had to crumble and break down. It's like you were, all of a sudden you were standing there naked and you're like, who am I? And what do I actually want? Because the life that you created for yourself, yes, you were aligned with that. Yes, it was in your purpose. But it's like you woke up one day and you're like, nothing made sense anymore. And this is the awakening. Nothing makes sense anymore. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you want. But there is the spiritual calling or something else calling you. So it kind of feels like you've been going through that phase of your life of crumbling down everything that you had built up for yourself. Just to find out who you truly are. And now it feels like you're with the throat chakra really opening here and becoming very pure, like really finding out who you really are and what you are really supposed to do with your life and what feels good for you and what makes you wake up in the morning with a smile on your face. So you're becoming very aligned with that. And Aquarius is not scared of showing the world who they are. You know, Aquarius is connected also to Uranus. Uranus is a very interesting planet because it's a bit unpredictable. Anything can happen, you know, when Uranus is some kind of transit. But yeah, it's eccentric, it's unpredictable, it's a rebellion, it's really about your individuality. So you're becoming your unique self, but also because we have the 11th house, you know, it's like becoming your unique self, but also not isolated, not in solitude, but finding your true part in the world. And because we have Aquarius here, which once again is connected to the 11th house, it feels like you're meant to connect with people, you're meant to network, your destiny and your purpose has something to do with connecting with other people. And being out there in the world with your individual expression of your connection with the universe or your connection with whatever you're connected with. So yeah, very beautiful here. Let's see what else we have. Wow, look at that divine timing. So yeah, the divine timing is here for you, and it looks like, makes me think of the third eye here, but it's time for you to wake up to your divine purpose. And the thing that's coming to its end is the karmic lessons, is the struggle, is the, like, it felt like everything already crumbled down in your life. And you already started even to build the new foundations of your life. But now it's time to rise. Wow, this is very beautiful. Now it's time to rise, Rise and stand on that new foundation that you built for yourself and like grow. I don't know, I see like a bamboo, bamboo can grow really fast. It's also very hard and it's also very flexible. So now it's like time to grow, I feel like. Yeah, very beautiful here. We also have sow. Grow and sow. It even rhymes. Planning, setting intentions, and optimism. The seeds were planted. Sow. Yeah, sowing new seeds. Look at this third eye. See, her eyes are closed or shut, and the third eye is guiding you now. Wow. There is something sowed. Your soul sowed. Your soul sowed a seed of awakening. You have a seed of awakening. And you already went through the whole awakening and all these things. But this is like a higher awakening. You're going to, this is a higher awakening now. Now you're ready for your destiny. Before you were only preparing yourself for your destiny, your purpose. And maybe you did do things, you did many things, you tried many things, when life somehow felt like, once again, like it crumbled down, you went through healing, you went through awakenings, you went through purgings, you went through changing and shifting, like a lot of things. You were lonely, you were not lonely, you went through this emotion and this experience. You've done all these things. And you learned a lot along the path. You learned like a lot. But now it's time for stepping up to even higher purpose of yours. An even higher purpose of yours. And now the divine timing is here, and that will awaken in you. And it's like kind of like, it feels like you're waking up from a long sleep almost. Even if you've been awake, you're waking up again. Sounds strange. But yeah, you're waking up even higher. So you're really raising your consciousness here. And I mean, look at this beautiful inner power also. We have a lot of orange here, sacral chakra. So creativity. Once again, it's like you're meant to do something, share your energy and your individuality, and somehow touch people's lives. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. Playfulness. Connect to your inner child. I mean, I love my new decks. They're also beautiful. Connect to your inner child. There's going to be like I really got this feeling that the hard times are over. The hard work is over. The most painful part of your ascension, of your transformation, is over, or it's very definitely coming to its end. I'm so sorry, my voice. Yeah, we're talking about the throat chakra here, of course. I'm gonna struggle a bit with my voice. And Pluto in Aquarius is going to make a big difference for you. So for many of you, actually, I think you have some kind of strong Capricorn placement in your natal chart. But even if you don't have that, it's still going to make a big impact on your life. And it's going to be easier, it's going to be lighter, and especially, wow, look, we have 33 here. I just saw that. Look at this. Mastery. Yeah, you were a student. You were even lost at times. But now you become the master. Now you have overcome the obstacles on your path. Now you're ready to ascend to a higher version of yourself. And now everything becomes more sunny. You look at the yellow card here, sunny and shiny and fun and light. And now you're going to start to enjoy all the efforts that you have put in to your transformation and your healing. Now you can start to enjoy that more. And I really like this energy of Pluto going into Aquarius, because it feels like coming out of a prison. Somehow Pluto in Capricorn, it felt like a little bit like being stuck in a challenging prison where you are like trying to break down structures that are very difficult, they're very hard, they're very generational, maybe you've been dealing with like a lot of generational karma and things like that. Yeah, very difficult actually. So even let's do this last card actually. Harmony, perfect balance. Yeah, so there will be like a lot of harmony coming into your life. I think we're going to actually put the cards like this and then put the tarot cards there. Yeah. So yeah, more harmony is coming into your life, and just life is just going to be easier. Before, every time you had an obstacle on your path, there was so much struggle. There was so much work and effort and determination, and you really had to work for it. Really had to work for it, and I think you're really going to experience how much easier it is now. It's like you see an obstacle and you're like, okay, and as soon as you see it, it kind of starts to dissolve, and you're like, okay, is this the new thing? You're like, yeah, I like this. So yeah, also with speak with loving kindness here and words matter. You're becoming more soft spoken. You're becoming more soft. It's like the war is over. You've been struggling like a lot with these shifts and these changes and this healing and these obstacles and the challenges. I feel like you've been struggling a lot. You had to like war, like you were in a little bit in a war with life itself almost to be able to like survive. But you survived, and now it feels like the war is over, and because the war is over, everything is becoming softer and calmer and nicer, and also you are becoming softer as a person and kinder and nicer. Not saying that you weren't kind and nice before, but there was a little bit of a stressed energy. You had a little bit of a stressed energy because you were always pushing and you're always trying to survive, always trying to stay on top of your own healing and your own transformation. But now it's more like, okay, I can just like flow with life, and there's time now to be playful. And playfulness and 33, which is a kind of a number that talks a lot about being a master, creating things. So it's like before it was like, yes, you were mastering things and you were creating things, but there was still this feeling that you needed to be on top of things, or that you needed really to be sharp in your mind to be able to push through. But now it's a more calm, like a kid plays. When we were kids, we went out playing. We weren't thinking about what we will achieve with what we paint or what we built, or those things. We were just doing it because it was fun. So I feel more light energy and more fun coming in. And for you, definitely the war is over. I don't know what war you went through, but it feels like it's over, and you're more peaceful and calm. And then there's this new you blooming. Wouldn't surprise me if we got the Empress or the Magician in your pile here, because these are the two energies that I'm feeling, or the High Priestess, because I really feel like you're blooming now into a really beautiful person. Yeah, a really very confident and beautiful person that are in touch with their abilities and their talents. Yeah, and are ready to share them with the world in a whole different way. Yeah, a whole different way. It comes more from playfulness. So let's look at some tarot cards. And I feel like I'm really speeded. Yeah, it's like high energy, and probably it is like a lot of things going on, and maybe even like things are coming up now in a rapid pace, because it's like it's maybe in the beginning, when Pluto goes into Aquarius, I think up till November it's going to be like a lot of things shedding. Like a lot of things that needs to shed, and a lot of things that hasn't really been done yet that's going to be done. So there is a little bit of an energy of, okay, we need to do this now. So you're ready to go into this new energy. And it kind of happens by itself because the energy of the earth is kind of going into this new Pluto Aquarius energy. So it's kind of just like the light in itself is starting to cause certain, could even be a little bit discomfortable, but don't worry about that, is what I want to tell you. Don't worry about that. It's just another shed. It's just shedding the last parts so that you really can go into this new energy. You are amongst those that are meant to really harvest the positive effects that it's going to have with Pluto moving into Aquarius. So you are really affected by all this energy because it's very aligned with your soul, where you are in your divine timing of your soul's journey. So don't be scared if there is still coming up like a little bit of uncomfortable things or things from the past repeating themselves, because it's just like residues and bonds that has not been cut yet, and certain things that aren't completely done yet that are now coming to an ending. So let's see which deck we should use. And we have Steampunk Tarot. Yeah, look at that. Rock and Roll Tarot here. Card deck. Let's see where I have it. Steampunk. Yeah, I see it. So yeah, interesting. So yeah, rock and roll, and it's a bit of a rock and roll pace, and you still like the energy, still like a little bit speeded, but it's going to calm down. It is going to calm down, and it's going to calm down big time. I would say like. So once again, this is a timeless reading, but during like from you watch this reading, I would say like I hear 7 months. Like during 7 months, you're going through this last shift where you are shedding the last of the things that needs to be shed for you to be able to walk into this new chapter of your life. Yeah. Which once again is going to be much more peaceful and calm. Look at this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, much more stable. No more shaky rides. Yeah, more stable and calm. And you know, there's a fireman here. I think, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Fireman, is that the word? Yeah, so the fires you have extinguished the fires of your life. The fires of your life has extinguished. So let's see here. Ooh, I want to do this one. I definitely want to do that one. This one, that one, and that one. So let's see what we have. We have Knight of Wands. Interesting. 2 knights. Let's see if I can reach this card. And we have the High Priestess. Yeah, I felt that. The High Priestess. Let's see, let's do all the cards. We have 6 of Pentacles. Wow. We have the Hanged Man. And the last card here is the Lovers. Look at that. These cards are beautiful. I haven't used this deck in a very long time. Yeah, very beautiful energy here. So anyways, not so much rock and roll or steampunk. Yeah, anyways, steampunk. Yeah, let's just leave that to the side. But the Hanged Man here, look at this. So something is definitely shifting big time, you know, upside down, and you know, upside down, but there's this gloria around his head, you know, showing kind of like this more enlightened stage. 6 of Pentacles, something this more balance and more peace in your life. Even, you know, Knight of Wands here. Yeah, Knight of Wands and then the Hanged Man. It's like the fire in your life is under control. The fire in your life is under control. There's something that's definitely coming to an end that I feel like your reading really want to tell you. And it is something fiery and something that has been a little bit out of your control. You haven't really been able to change this or deal with this because it wasn't completely in your hands. So this could have to do with somebody in your life, like a family member, a lover, somebody in your life that you felt like you couldn't do so much because we all have our free will, you know, and so it was something wasn't out of your hand. And with the Hanged Man here really shows how this is going to shift this troublesome situation in your life that you couldn't was maybe even a long-standing problem, you couldn't solve this will shift to your favor. However this is, whatever that was, or whatever struggle that was giving you, once again, I want to tell you that 5 times maybe even, because I think you really want to hear that, need to hear that. It will shift to your favor. So whatever decision this person makes, or whatever action this person makes, the end result will benefit you. Maybe even benefit this person. But it depends on what kind of person this is. This could be somebody that you like, it could be somebody you don't like. There's going to be different scenarios here, so let's not go into it. But the end result is going to benefit you, and it's going to solve a long-standing problem that you had. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be just be a fiery with Knight of Wands, a little bit unpredictable situation. Yeah, you didn't know how this was going to solve or how this was going to go, but you really wanted it to dealt with. This is like a stone in the shoe. This is something that bothers you, that's making you worried, that bothers you, somehow making you feel restricted in your life or feel worried. And it's something like on your path. You can't ignore it because it's there on your path. So with the Hangman here, yeah, it's going to totally flip around. And with the High Priestess and the Lovers here in the end, once again, makes me feel like it's going to be to your favor. And also Six of Pentacles here, showing that balance. And the Lovers also talks about becoming your authentic self. The High Priestess and the Lover. Wow, you're really going to get like a glow up. Yeah, you can expect that. A big glow up, and the shift in your reality is going to be like, once again, like I said, it's like the obstacles are gone from your path. These big obstacles that you knew of, the karma is kind of done. The fires are extinguished, and once again, one thing that really was difficult for you to solve has solved and into your favor. So yeah, it's looking good. Looking very good, yeah. So, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So, you felt drawn to this card. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have uncover your softer self. Beauty lies beneath. Also number 45. Maybe that's significant to someone. Let's just keep it over there and let's dive into your oracle cards. We're going to start here with some chakra cards. And we have third eye chakra with dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Okay, let's see. Keep it there. And we have crown chakra, meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. So 2 of the highest chakra here. You know, the crown chakra. I want to almost put the crown chakra on top. So yeah, the crown chakra and then followed by the third eye chakra. So meditation and dreams. Uncover your softer self. Wow. Even this card is like violet, you know, just like the crown chakra. So something is definitely opening up here for you. Let's do more cards. Intuition. Wow, this goes so good together with the cards here. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what is needed. So interesting with the heart here and the eye here. So intuition from the heart, but also from the heart combined with the third eye. There are many things coming together here. Crown chakra, third eye chakra, meditation, dreams, intuition, the heart. Wow, you are. So yeah, what will soon make a big impact on your life and shift your reality? It's like you're opening up your spirituality here. Yeah, really opening up spiritually. The beautiful part of the spiritual awakening or spiritual change here, the beautiful part is the clear channels that we are getting with something higher. So yeah, you're really opening up. You're uncovering your softer self. Yeah, you know, these higher chakras has a lot to do with compassion and tolerance and acceptance and loving kindness. In living from your intuition instead of living from your mind. Okay, beautiful, very, very beautiful energy here. And Pisces, come on. Yeah, Pisces energy. Yeah, Pisces is connected to the 12th house. I mean, the most spiritual house of them all. It's a lot about psychic abilities. Yeah, there's something going on with your psychic talents and your psychic abilities. It's really opening up. It's opening up, like really, really opening up. And it's like you are really becoming soft and loving and nice. Yeah, very interesting. You're really like a little bit of a mystic energy as well. It's like I want to sit next to you so you can channel for me. It's like you all of a sudden have like a lot of answers. Yeah, you have all the answers, or a lot of answers. Your intuition is telling you the answer. You can just tap into your heart or your third eye. Even your dreams are talking to you. But dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So it's like you are meditation. There's like a big answer coming to you. Yeah, you're going to get big answers. Even I want to say plural answers. Big insights and big answers are coming to you because of you opening up like this. So there's a lot of things that didn't make sense before in your life that all of a sudden is going to start to make sense. And you're going to know what to do. We have a mermaid here. So it really feels like you're going to choose yourself and choose what is good for yourself. Create beauty and harmony in your life. And maybe this means leaving something behind. But now it's like you're not scared to leave things behind. You're very open and soft in your energy. It's like nothing is a problem anymore. Yeah. So things that maybe was a big problem for you, you just didn't know what to do and it was driving you crazy. You know, you're like, what am I supposed to do about this? And it went up into your mind and you were ruminating and you were thinking so much about the problem. And now it's like these difficult problems are easily solved because you're so open here. So you're getting like the insights and it's like, aha, okay, this is how I feel and this is what I should do. And this feels good. So yeah, you're going to make decisions that are feeling good. Psychic development. Yeah, for you, look at that. So for you, and with the swan here also, yeah, for you, it's all about, you're going to open up your psychic gifts. What will soon make a big impact on your life. And that will make a big impact on your life. Because all of a sudden you're not lost anymore. All of a sudden you're not searching for answers. Or you're not relying on somebody else to give you the answers. You know, you're not watching 1 million tarot reading, pick a cards. You're not going to psychics, or you're not like relying on a friend or somebody else to give you the answers, because now, and nothing wrong with none of those things, you know, but now you have direct access to the answers that you need. Yeah, to the answers that you need. Wow, and the swan and the mermaid or the siren here, it's like you're becoming very beautiful. And there's beauty and harmony coming into your life. And Pisces energy, you know, is a very flowy energy. Saturn is in Pisces for the moment, which means that it's a little bit restricted. And it could be, you can check where Saturn in Pisces is transiting now in your natal chart, because that house, could be something is going on in that house where you're breaking free or healing from something. Yeah, that was just a side message. Let's do more cards. Moss agate with positive change. Yeah, this is very big positive change. The forest is calling you. The forest or the jungle is calling you. I heard that so strongly. Wow, this was such a strong message. You need to go to the forest. Yeah, so this doesn't come from me. It really, like, for some of you, if this resonates with you, I'm getting like the clearest message. Like almost like a plant spirit. Like a plant spirit is telling me, like, you need to go to the forest. You need to go to the jungle. You need to go now. So something is calling you there. And yeah, that's it. I'm not getting anything more. Just this very direct, you need to go there because it's calling you. There's something calling you there. I don't know what. Positivity and change here. So yeah, this big shift in your energy. I mean, yeah, really big shift. And you're going to feel very good about yourself. And with the white swan here, like very beautiful and very pure. You have purified yourself. You have purified your upper chakras. So what blockages can you have in crown chakra and third eye? Yeah, crown chakra and third eye blockages has to do with kind of symptoms are the raising mind, having a hard time sleeping, having a hard time getting answers, having a hard time getting clarity, being confused, feeling hopeless, feeling depressed, feeling like nothing matters because you're not in touch, you know, with this higher energy, have a hard time forgiving people, judging people like a lot. So something among these lines you have healed and let go of. There's like they're gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. So yeah, you did something maybe. Maybe you went to the jungle or the forest, but you did something here and it really pushed away blockages from these chakras, and now you are uncovering your softer self. Yeah, it was this, yeah, like I said, you know, blockages in these chakras creates, you know, judgment and worries and nightmares and fears. We're not very soft in our energy when we have all those things. But now you're just like, ooh, there's so much love coming here. I like this energy. Yeah, so much love. I always want to have you here in my house, and I will ask you like 1,000,000 questions, and you just like channel for me. Yeah, you're going to be very, very in touch. It's going to be a very spiritual phase of your life starting, and not like spiritual difficult, because we all went through the difficult spiritual phases with the purgings and with the healings, and all these things, and difficult insights. But this is going to be more the fun one. When you hang out with your friends and you come there, you're all shiny. Have you ever, when you've done like a retreat, and you did like a 10-day retreat, or you went into the forest or the jungle, you did like a plant medicine retreat or something, or you shed something, it could even be like a weekend you spend by yourself. You come out and you're all shiny. I remember my friend said that your eyes are shiny, wow, you look so beautiful. And it's because the energies are not in our face anymore. So it's kind of this is the kind of the feeling that I'm getting. There was a cloud. I'm sorry. My voice. So yeah, there was a cloud that was in your aura, and it was dimming your light or dulling your light in some way. It was maybe around your third eye and your crown chakra, and maybe your throat chakra and heart chakra, like a little bit the upper chakras here, and somehow connected to joy and the way you feel, joy and connection with the spiritual, trusting life, trusting the process. But now that is gone, so you're coming out shiny and beautiful, alluring, with a mermaid here, very alluring. People are going to find you very attractive. Yeah, they're going to look at you and say like, wow, you look really good. You look beautiful, So let me take a sip of my tea. You're going to get like a lot of compliments. I'm so sorry for coughing. Yeah, you're going to get like a lot of compliments, and people being drawn to you and attracted to you because your intuition is going to be so on point. You're going, like I said, I just wanted to sit next to you with my journal and ask you questions, and you would just tell me. I'm like, okay. Can you channel this? So yeah, you're going to be very like in a very good channeling. If you want to do any spiritual work, you're going to really find answers. And 12th house also is about the hidden and the secret. It's about the mystic thing, the occult things. So it really feels like you can go really deep to find answers. So this is going to be a time where you're going to clear up your mind of a lot of confusions. You can even do past life regressions and things like that. But I don't feel that in your energy. It feels like you already went through all that heavy digging, and it's like you're done digging, and now it's like more like enjoying that you got your gifts back, because this is what it is. You're as a soul, you're very spiritually gifted, but it was dimmed and it was blocked by all these human karmic things like we all have, and also by lowering our consciousness, living in a 3D 4D world. And but now, because they are gone, you're going to enjoy like really getting your spiritual gifts back, and you're going to realize how spiritually gifted you actually are, and how on point and strong your psychic abilities are. You're opening up new abilities even that you haven't used or gotten in touch with this lifetime. Yeah, you're getting those back, and it could be like a little bit, wow, can I do this? Wow, can I see this? Or wow, so it's going to be exciting. Yeah, very exciting period. Positivity and change. Yeah, very exciting and positive period for you. Let's put this here. Look at this. Perception with nuanced insight. Nuanced insight. Yeah, there's going to be nuances to your perception. Before, you already are very spiritual. Many of you, you already had this for a long time. But now it's going to be different layers and dimensions opening up for you, different doors. So all of a sudden it's like before, you had maybe 2, 3 nuances, but now you have 10, 20. So it's going to be kind of almost feels like you're just going to be wanting to channel and do spiritual work, because there's like this higher spiritual realms that opened up for you. For some of you, it's even the higher chakras, the soul star chakra, I can't remember the names now, the higher chakras, that are above the physical body. above the crown chakra. I think we have 4 chakras more. It feels like those are opening up for you, and that is like trippy. That is trippy things, because then you're getting in touch with like spiritual realms and information and things that you almost can't name into words, and also really, really like strong spiritual gifts that are not so common here on earth to have. So yeah, it's going to be like exciting things, and this is what makes me feel like, yeah, I want to invite you here so I can like, oh, tell me what you see and tell me what you feel, because it's fun. There's a sense of fun here. Yeah, there's a sense of fun here and excitement. You're going to have like a lot of fun with this and uncover your softer self. Also, you know, opening up these higher chakras has a lot to do with coming back to your cosmic self. So, you know, working through the human chakras, I don't know what to call it, you know, the 7 regular chakras, you know, from even Earth Star chakra, you know, that is below the feet, below the root chakra, but also, yeah, below the feet. So, yeah, but root chakra, all these chakras anyways, they have more to do like with us as a human being here on earth and our experiences and our karma. So it has more to do with us and the journey here, but opening up the even higher chakras has more to do with our cosmic self. Our cosmic self, and even higher than that, you know, it's the I am presence, you know, that's even too high to channel. So yeah, it's going to be, you're going to open up a part of yourself that is very, the higher self, your higher cosmic self, the I am presence. And this could be a little bit of a trippy experience. But once again, you know, with the Pisces in the 12th house, like really opening up psychic abilities that is just like, wow, this is like, this, I shouldn't be able to do this, like something like that. And we have dreaming. Yeah, be aware of your dreams. And, you know, we had dreams here also with the 3rd eye chakra. And her eyes are closed here. You see that? So yeah, her eyes are closed, really showing how tapped into you're going to be into a whole different world, and how beautiful it is here. It's like the animals are surrounding you. This is spirit animals. We have a butterfly, we have a bear, we have somebody really has a salamander. Is it called? I don't know the name in English. Or a lizard. It seems very important. Some of you has one of those as a spirit animal, and I'm getting like this most beautiful energy from that. So whoever resonates with that, this message was for you. We have a seal, we have a deer, an elk, we have a fox. So look how tapped in you are, and look at all the trees here coming from your head. So yeah, it's like really channeling new things, and the connection that you're getting with earth. Yeah, the connection that you're getting with earth. Wow, I don't know what this is. It's almost like it's becoming trippy for me to channel it now as well. So yeah, dreaming. And that's what I felt. It's like you're just going to want to be tapped into this state. And some of you are really going to experience bliss. I don't know if you ever experienced like bliss before. And, you know, bliss that could come, you know, when you purge some really, you know, I know when Kundalini activates and when you go through like difficult purges and things like that, and you start to become pure, then bliss can come, states of pure bliss, and that is really trippy. So yeah, so it could be that you're going to experience like a lot of states of bliss. We have 11 here, once again showing really how spiritually connected you're going to be, aligned, very, very aligned with your cosmic self. And tapped into so many different realms at one time. And because your energy is very open, very soft, and very compassionate, you are like a magnet for spirit animals and guides, benevolent, high vibes guides. Everybody's curious, everybody wants to be around you, and there's this sense of joy. This sense of joy and celebration. And yeah, wow, this was so nice. I want this pile. I'm claiming this pile, yeah. Let's do some tarot cards here. Let's see which deck we should use for you. I'm seeing this deck, so let's use this one. My phone was making weird noise. Anyways, Everyday Witch Tarot. Yeah, you're going to be an everyday witch. Everyday tapped into this higher energy. Let's see where I have the deck. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so let's shuffle it. Positive change. Something with your, you know, we talked about a lot about growing the cosmic, but somehow, you know, they say what is above is also below. So equally strong that you are connecting above with your cosmic self. Equally strong, I hear that you're also going to connect with Gaia and Mother Earth. And this is going to make you very, very powerful. Very powerful. And the thing that's making you very powerful is the softness and the spiritual awareness, or I wouldn't even say awareness, I would say like it's a state, you're moving into a state of being in bliss and living in compassion and living in love. It's like this is really like stepping into your spiritual self. Yeah, you're stepping into your spiritual self. Yeah, your gifts are, it's amazing. It's so powerful. Let's see what we have here. Ace of Pentacles. There is a new, wow, you found the coin. Look at this. You found what you were looking for. So yeah, you found what you were looking for and it set you free. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a very strong, this will shift your whole, we were talking about. So what will make a big impact on your life? And it is that you're opening up this spiritual senses of yours and the chakras of yours and the higher chakras. And how will it shift your reality? It will completely shift your reality. You will start to operate in the world from a whole new way. You're not led by your heart, you're not led by your head, your mind, and your solar plexus anymore. You know, normally we're led by that, like the more 3D energies. You're still using those chakras, but it's more like in balance with the rest here. So you're in this, the way it will shift your reality is everything will change. Actually, everything will change. The way you work, the way you do things, the way you see things, because you're going to get like a lot of answers. So there could be like massive changes in your life where you're letting go of things and also starting new things. You know, Ace of Pentacles here, but the Pentacles, because it's a pentacle, it's a very stable shift, a very stable new beginning, but full of abundance and gold. Yeah, it's like a golden path opening up for you. King of Pentacles. So wow, you're going to feel rich, and maybe you're actually going to become rich because everybody's going to be wanting a piece of your talent, a piece of your gift, and everybody's going to be drawn to you because there is a little bit of a guru energy here. A little bit of guru energy. So people are going to be drawn to you. People want a piece of that cake. Look at that chocolate cake. But yeah, you moved out here. See here. So is this your house or did you move? Yeah, you're going to have a big garden maybe, because this looks like this is your house and then you moved here and you have your cow there. So something with a big garden or a big house, being able to buy yourself something. Money is coming. If you're ever worried about money, money is coming here, like in millions and billions maybe. Yeah, but there's a lot of money coming here. So it could really be a shift that where you're using your talents here. It's making you money. Not that you're that interested of it, but abundance will follow. I think somehow it feels like you're building something. So it could be that you're building like a spiritual retreat center, or you're building you're building, or something is becoming successful. Because we said you're getting deep insight. So something maybe, and I felt that because I was coughing a lot. I felt like pile number 1. I think pile 1 is your pile as well, pile number 2. Because we were talking about the throat chakra and I was sensing it. So pile 1 is definitely for you. Yeah, you should watch pile 1. And usually pile 1 and 2 don't go together. But this time they went very good together. So yeah, anyways, you're going to get this deep insight. And it's kind of like you're finding your destiny and your purpose. And somehow your destiny and purpose has something to do with you using your gifts. You know what I mean? You're not this gifted for nothing, you know? So you're kind of like finding out how you can use these gifts. And maybe something creative, something very close to your soul, some way you want to express yourself. If it's something spiritual, if something very creative, doesn't matter. You know, it's going to be something that feels good for you. Could be dancing, could be singing, could be painting, could be making your own soaps and selling them. So, you know, there's no limitations. And it's going to give you like a lot of money, a lot of success. You're going to be able to buy yourself a house, maybe a very big garden. And there's going to be chocolate cake for everybody. Yeah, everybody wants a piece of that. You're going to be very generous also with the things that you have. You're going to feel very blessed. Yeah, you're going to feel very blessed, and you are very blessed. I mean, wow. 7 of Swords. Let's keep it over. I think I'm going to keep it here, actually. Let's make a little bit more room, and then we can do 3 more tarot cards. Fit them as well. Seven of Swords makes me think like people that just wants to be near you just because you are rich, or just wants to be near you because you have these gifts. They really don't. They're not so. They're not so much. They have problems with themselves, and they're not so much. They don't care so much about you, but they want a piece of what you have to offer. But it's still, with 7 of Swords here, I felt that there is a little bit of a manipulative, hidey energy here. But it feels like you're fine with that. You see it for what it is, and you don't engage. It's not like you push these people away. You have an open heart, but it's kind of just like you see them. You know, you just know they are there, or that certain people are coming to you just because they want a piece of the good things that are surrounding you. So we have the Moon. We have the Tower, wow, interesting, and we have 7 of Cups. So yeah, once again, you're going to get like a lot of answers, and once again, pile number 1 is definitely your pile. So let's leave that to the side. So the Moon, the Tower, and 7 of Cups. This is very interesting. It's like something is breaking down, but it has nothing to do with you. You are safe, but there is some chaotic things going on around you. Yeah, something is going on around you. This could be, I wanted to say, this could be your haters. I'm sorry, I don't know if you have haters or your enemies or family members that are not, that hasn't worked with themselves, or friends, friend group, some kind of group, or some kind of people that are around you that has been, because your energy and their energy is completely different. I don't feel like the Tower here is yours, or 7 of Cups, or the Moon. There's a lot of confusion here. You're even watching the Tower. Look at this. You're not in the Tower. You're smiling. You're like, yeah, look at that Tower falling, and you know, you're satisfied. You're fine. So it's not your Tower. You're not in the Tower. But there are things happening around you. There are things happening with people around you, and honestly, I think it is because you changed your energy so much, because you opened up and shifted your energy so much. You have certain soul bonds with people in your life, not just karmic bonds. You know, there is karma there probably with family members and friends, but there is also soul bond when you know, it's in the plan. You're meant to reach this point in your life where you are very spiritual awake, where you are very in touch with your gifts, where you have healed and freed yourself. It was always in the plan. And then what happens with the karmic bonds, it becomes something else, because the karma is not there anymore, but the soul bonds are still there. You are meant to help these people. You're meant to maybe even help the people that hurt you. And the way you are helping them is becoming this bright, beautiful light that you are, uncovering your softer self and being in the state, living in this state, and just having this energy and having this soul bonds, you know, with parents and friends and people that, you know, people that you have strong bonds with. It's going to shake up their reality, and it's going to shake up their reality really strong, and it's going to be very difficult for them, actually. But the reason why I'm laughing a bit is because it's going to be good. This is what will set them free. They need this light from you, but it's because your light is so strong, and what is in them is still so... With the Moon, there's a lot of things in their subconscious minds. There's a lot of things people in your life has not dealt with, are not aware how to deal with it, and they have to go through the same thing that you did. You also went through the suffering and the pain, you know. You also did all these things, and now it's kind of their turn, and you know how it went for you. You know it went good for you, so that's why we can have a little bit of a smile here that this happened, because we know it's good for them. It's good for them to have their tower fall. It's good for them to see that their old ways of living their life and thinking and being is not working, so they can also set themselves free, so they can also change their vibration and heal and change their life. So this, I really feel like you're affecting people very strongly. And for some people, it's going to be uncomfortable, and especially for the strong soul bonds that you have. For you, it's going to be nice. Also, some people sneaking around here, very curious about you, wanting a piece of you, wanting to use you. But once again, it feels like you don't really care about that. You don't go into the drama. You just see it for what it is. This person has a certain ego or something like that, and it's just fine. Actually, it's just fine. You're very stable here. You're very generous and very stable and very open. But at the same time, with the king, you're a king. King of Pentacles. You can put very healthy boundaries for yourself, and you can say no when needed. And so yeah, you're very strong and you're very strong and stable in your energy. And it's very nice with the King of Pentacles, actually, that kind of shows, like I said, so above, so below. Like I said, you're very, very open when we go upwards, even in the higher chakras. It's almost to a level where it becomes trippy. It's like, wow, this is I don't know, just trippy. But the King of Pentacles shows equally strong, you are grounded in the reality, equally strong, you're grounded in your body. And this is what makes you strong, because you're balanced now. Because we're not strong and powerful and stable if we're just very grounded, or not open. All the chakras aligned, so everything is very aligned here. You're really reaching some kind of guru state here. I'm feeling like some kind of guru state awakening in you. Beautiful. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. And you felt drawn to this beautiful turquoise blue card here. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have balance your commitments. Promote equilibrium in all things. And we have a number 2 here also. So balance, harmony, balance your commitments. Let's keep it over there. And let's dive into your oracle cards. We're going to start with some chakra cards here. And we have throat chakra with vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Okay. We also have another throat chakra with creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. So sacral chakra is most of the time when we talk about creativity, we think about the sacral chakra. But actually, throat chakra is also very connected to creativity, because throat chakra is the chakra that we use to express our creativity in our own and unique and authentic way. And with vulnerability here, maybe that's a bit scary, but something is going on. Balance your commitments, which makes me think that something is unbalanced here in where you put your energy. So something is going to become balanced here. But let's see what else we got here. Let's do more cards. And we have surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what is hardest to stop trying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. Very hard to let go of control and to surrender. A lot of blue here. You see it? A lot of blue. Maybe even you needed to protect yourself from something. With the blue, the blue ray of light is connected to love and wisdom. But I'm thinking of Archangel Michael as well. So there's something that you needed to protect yourself from that is going to be gone from your life. I heard that very clearly. That was a side message maybe. Let's do more cards. We have Cancer. Cancer is connected to the 4th house, the house of home, family, parents, ancestors. Also, moon. The moon is ruling it. So something with your home. We also have duality. That's interesting. Going back and forth. Once again, we have a number 2 here. We have balance, we have duality. So 2 things, 2 energies have been apart and now they're become blended. Sounds strange. Something has you, it's like you were disconnected with something because something else was taking time. Yeah, something was maybe even a threat. You have vulnerability here. You were put in a vulnerable position, maybe. Something was threatening you or something was worrying you. You needed to protect yourself. It could be have to do something with your parents or something going on in your home. Something with your home. Something with your work. You know, that affects the way that you feel stable and safe. Being able to pay your bills, maybe. Yeah, duality. It's like the ordinary everyday life and your spiritual life, which somehow something feels with your creativity. There hasn't been time for you or space for you to enjoy the good things of life because something else has been putting you in some kind of vulnerable position. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. So somehow it feels like it's a little bit of a poet energy here, you know? The poet uses the writer or the poet or the artist in general. The artist uses their challenges and obstacles and turns them into a beautiful piece of art. So somehow it feels like you're going to take advantage of what happened to you here and make it better. But balance your commitments. Things are calming down for you. What will soon make a big impact on your life? Something is leaving you. Look at the surrender here. Something is leaving you. Some difficulty is leaving you. And you are left safe. You are left calm. And there is time for you now to catch up with the things that are falling behind, because this was like one thing was taking a lot of energy from you and you couldn't put energy into other things. Let's see what else we got here. Rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. Yeah, you've been dealing with things from the past. Or loyalty, things with your family members, lover, children, friends. Yeah, maybe somebody that has a Cancer sign. Maybe a family member or somebody in a Cancer sign. But yeah. Loyalty, faithfulness. It kind of feels like something put you a little bit on a pause and made your energy shaky. Let's see what else we have here. Creativity again. So creativity 2 times. An 11 here. This is going to be gone out of your life. Co-create with spirit. There's something that's going to be gone. You know, the 4th house, I said ancestors. Maybe you are finally getting rid of some stubborn generational karma or some stubborn parent or something like that. And with duality, it was keeping you somehow, once again, like disconnected with your true self. It's like you kept on falling into the past, or you kept on wobbly. It's like a little bit wobbly energy here. Yeah, it was hard for you to be balanced. But that is all going to be gone. You're becoming very balanced now. Very, very balanced. So what will soon make a big impact on your life is that a difficult situation is coming to its end. And we think it has something to do with your parents, generational karma, a friend, a partner, a child, somebody in your house. Could even be work, like I said, something affecting your stability. There's a lot of remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. There's a lot of past things, a lot of memories coming up here, even nice memories even. Some of you are healing your inner child. Yeah, healing your inner child. And this is opening up your vulnerability. Yeah, I'm starting to... Wow, this was a little bit of a difficult reading, but vulnerability, yeah, your inner child is now healed. Or you healed a big chunk of your inner child. Something that happened when you grew up in your home, maybe. Now you are stable again. Now you're secure. That energy is gone. Now you have both your feet on the ground. You're not lost anymore. And this has opens up your energy a lot. This vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. So you can use your childhood wounds, which are now healed. You know, they're not painful anymore. Wounds, they're not wounds anymore. It's childhood memories, and even the memories, even the remembrance, the memories are fading away, leaving you very balanced and peaceful. And the turquoise here is kind of the higher heart chakra. So leaving you very peaceful in this surrendered state, where also you're opening up your creativity here. Throat chakra, there could be that you were silenced as a child, you know, your voice wasn't heard, your parents didn't listen to you. I know many parts of the world, you know, it's normal to, you're allowed to hit your child, totally normal. Not here in Sweden, it's not normal, but yeah, not amongst the Swedish people at least. But yeah, it's nothing strange, you know, you're allowed to hit your child with your slipper, you know, or something like that. Awful, of course, but yeah. Or, you know, the child, you don't have a voice, you should always respect your parents. Something with your voice, something with being silenced, something with not being seen, being heard, being respected. There's something there that I feel is like a little bit of a painful inner child things. And now it's like that is really feels like that is releasing, which is also opening up your throat chakra, making you express yourself in your most authentic way without fear, because there has been some blockage, because you've been silenced so many times, and you've been disrespected, and you've been not listened to, or being taken serious, maybe even criticized and judged by the people around you. So yeah, it feels like that is leaving you. And with that, maybe some difficult, I don't know what this difficult thing is that's going on in your life, but there's definitely something that's making you wobbly. Yeah, I don't even know if that's the word, but it's making you shaky and wobbly. And this could do with somebody else, another person that you have some kind of strong, dark karma with. Yeah, somebody that you have some kind of strong, dark karma with. And somehow it feels like the karmic bond is dissolving. So it sounds strange maybe, but there's love. When the dark karma between you and this person dissolves, I feel love coming. I'm getting goosebumps on my arms. So it could be the person that hurt you, you're starting to feel compassion, and this is what is also kind of surrendering and letting you free here. And you're not scared of being vulnerable anymore. Oh, yeah, I'm getting like this really sense of freedom here. Yeah, freedom. Wow. freedom, and we have free spirit. Come on, look at this. Be your own person. I mean, you can't make this up. Yeah. And look at the wolves here. So yeah, you're finding your pack, your true pack. So for some of you, this has something to do with family karma, family member, family karma. And I had such a weird smell. I mean, you're not gonna believe, but I smelled it. I'm feeling embarrassed of saying it, but I smelled the smell of poo. Very strange. It just passed by my nose. Yeah, so that is a psychic ability. You know, some of us can smell things, and it was just like something was smelling. I mean, poo smells bad, but at the same time, it's something natural. So anyway, something smelled really bad when I said that. So you're getting rid of the bad smell from your childhood and from kind of your relationship, and even like maybe even like finding passion and finding compassion. Like, you know, you're not triggered, you're free from the bond now. So because you're free from the bond, you're not reacting anymore when you meet your parents or whoever this is. You're not reacting anymore because you're freed. You know, as long as we react, we are not freed, we're not healed. But now you're freed. So now it's like even they didn't change, but you're not in that reactive state anymore. So, but also find your own pack. You're finding your own pack, and you're becoming your own person. We have number 13 here. You know, that is the major arcana card for death. So really, the old you died, and it was a struggle here with duality. It's like you were going back and forth. You were like going forward and releasing and raising your consciousness and healing, but then things from the past kept pulling you back, and there's sentimental things, there are memories, and there are sweet things, and there are longing and wanting maybe a good relationship with this person or that person. There was a lot of things that was a little bit, it was tricky for you. It was very tricky for you because this was deep bonds with vulnerability here, very deep bonds that you had. But now it's because now it becomes healed. Your fourth house is becoming healed. Yeah, the house of home and family. Yeah, it's becoming healed. I know the fourth house also has to do with your old age. I feel like somehow I don't remember what the reader's name is, but I heard yesterday a reading said you're aging like an old wine, like a fine old wine. Yeah, and I really like that. So yeah, this is the feeling that I'm getting. Now you're aging like a fine old wine. Before it was a struggle, but now you're aging gracefully. There's a lot of grace in your life. There's a lot of grace in your energy. So we have creativity here. We can't not talk about that. So we have an 11 here. So 11 means being aligned. Becoming aligned with something higher, and because we have creativity and co-create with spirit and use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. So the thing, your inner child that was pain, your inner child is your key to your unique expression and sharing your creativity with the world, because you have a very dear and beautiful inner child full of water, the moon, in Cancer here. Yeah, full of expression, full of emotion. You're a very emotional creature, I would say. So yeah, full of emotion. And it's like when this is freed now, when you have freed this pain, because there was pain there and there was a lot of problems there, but now when it's not there anymore, your vulnerability becomes your strength. Before your vulnerability made you weak, because there was so much pain there. So every time you became vulnerable and very sensitive, there was so much unhealed trauma in you and unhealed pain in you that it made you maybe codependent, maybe turning to addiction, maybe pushing people away, maybe trying to run away from the feelings or something like that. But now, because you are friends now, there is no unhealed trauma and things inside of you. Vulnerability is something beautiful. It's the connection that you have to yourself and to the divine. All children are very vulnerable and very sensitive and very sweet. That's why we love children. They're so pure. So it's like you're returning to your state of purity. And before, it was uncomfortable being in that state because there was so many things unhealed. So when you came back to that stage, it's like it was a bit scary. Who's going to hurt me now when I'm in this state? But now that is gone. And you have such a strong, you're a very creative child, Yeah, very creative child. You paint, you sing, you dance, you channel, you play with the animals here. You love animals probably. Yeah, I see you rescuing animal and building tents, in the forest or home. A lot of creativity. Now co-create with spirit. You're unlocking your creativity now. You're unlocking your creativity, and this is definitely going to make a shift in your reality, because life is going to become more fun, and there is going to be ease. It's like returning to that state of being a child, but being an adult. And it's having the freedom of being an adult, having the money and the freedom of being an adult, but still being a child. And those two things combined, balance kind of makes me feel like those two things combined, the freedom of being an adult and the freedom of being a child, it's also freedom because there's so much joy, lightheartedness. Those two things is like you're going to feel very good and enjoy life. Yeah, you're going to enjoy life and co-create with spirit. Something with your creativity is definitely going on here. Let's do tarot cards to see how this message develops. And I took my cup here, and we're going to do a deck, and I think we're going to do let's see here. Let me just take this one. So we're going to use the Crow Tarot. Let's see here. Yeah, the Crow Tarot. And I see it. I also need to take a sip of my tea here just. Okay. So let's shuffle. So today I would recommend you to watch all the piles actually, because they all went beautifully together. Yeah. So anyways, if you feel drawn to another pile, then you can watch actually both number 2 and number 1. Yeah, usually 1 and 3 goes good together, but this time, you know, it could even be 3 and 2. So yeah, if you feel like that, that is definitely for you. Yeah. So anyways, let's see here. We want to find out more about this creativity, co-creating with spirit. So what will soon make a big impact on your life, we know what that is. You're freeing yourself from generational karma, you're healing your inner child, and you're coming in touch with that vulnerable state of yourself, that beauty. You're unlocking that beautiful inner vulnerability and your connection kind of with your own creativity and the world and playfulness and all these things. And how will this shift your reality? I think it's going to do something, because more fun, definitely. Life is going to be more fun and more flow. Do we fit the cards here? I have to move it a little bit more, just I want to fit the tarot cards. They were a little bit big, these cards. The Crow Tarot. Okay, let's just try this. Let's see how it goes. So we have 3 of Pentacles. Wow, so yeah, you're definitely going to create. You're going to co-create with spirit and create something. What are you going to create? We don't know, but it's going to be something fun. Some of you are manifesting a house, you know, with the Cancer in the 4th house. Yeah, you're starting to manifest things. You're definitely unlocking your manifestation skills, and it feels like things are coming to you very easy now. Very, very easy. So we have Knight of Cups. Look at these. Things are coming to you. Offers are coming to you. Romance is maybe coming to you. But yeah, good things are definitely moving towards you now. And this kind of feels like you as well. You are moving gracefully. You're aging like fine old wine, and you're moving more gracefully in your life. Before you were wobbly. Yeah, before you were wobbly and you were going back and forth. Sometimes you were very strong and you were confident and you felt very in touch with things, and, you know, you listened to your intuition. And then, you know, there was phases of your life where you're totally gone. So yeah, it's been like a lot of duality, a lot of wobbling. You're not wobbling anymore. Now you're guiding, you're very healed. And your heart and your intuition is guiding you very beautiful. You're like sailing, you know, you're sailing very sweet, nice here on some kind of lake. Yeah, it's even a lake, Swan Lake. Yeah, I heard the Swan Lake, a lake with swans, something with love. Could it be that you're manifesting love or your true love or something like that? Let's see what else we got here. Queen of Swords. Wow. You're going to become very, very, very stable and strong. Your voice, I mean, you know, Queen of Swords, your voice, you're going to be able to express yourself. Your voice is going to be strong. It's going to be clear. It's going to be very easy for you to say no when you want to say yes when you want to express yourself. You're not scared anymore. Even people that made you scared before, you know, there could be, you know, your parents know exactly what to say to make you small, or, you know, it's the same things, you know, are you this, are you know, parents have their things that they always repeat. So it could be like even things that they used to trigger you with, you can say no now. You're not triggered in the same way anymore. And it could even be that you're becoming a bit scary for certain people because they're so used to you making yourself small. And now you come as a queen here. So they're like, ooh, what happened with pile number 3? You know, it's a bit scary now because I can't go on with my same old sayings. I can't treat this person in the same way anymore because the person changed. So yeah, you changed, and it kind of feels like the environment is changing a little bit with you because they are realizing that they cannot do certain things towards you anymore. The world, I mean, come on. High achievement. Yeah, very high achievement with the world. So yeah, inner child healing, I feel, and freeing yourself from your childhood traumas and your wounds and insecurities, criticism, judgment, all these things that you went through, together with sentiment and together with the good memories, and all these things are kind of coming to an end, freeing you. And you're purifying yourself and freeing yourself. So we have 9 of Cups. Wow. Wow, you're going to have a lot of fun and judgment. The world and judgment. Something is definitely coming to its end. There's a rebirth here. You probably went through many rebirths, but this is a rebirth to your inner self. This reading has your inner child written all over it actually. This has to do with your inner child. This pure, beautiful version of yourself. And like I said, I feel like your inner child is very important for you because it holds your soul. It holds creativity. You're very, as a person, you're very sensitive, and naturally you are a person that are their inner child. It's like there is no adult you and your inner child. You're very like easygoing, and there's a lot of angelic energy here actually, you know, angelic souls. Angelic souls, you know, we have star seeds that incarnates from other civilizations and things and light beings and souls, but then we have also angels incarnating who in their soul form, then the highest form, we are all from one energy, you know, I am presence. But you know, there's different levels to the soul. So on a higher level of the soul, you know, you can be an angel, you know, which sounds so strange, but yeah, it's true. And I know meeting a lot of like angelic souls, meeting a lot of angelic souls, it's very easy to recognize an angelic soul because they're very childlike, no matter their age. They laugh a lot, they have a lot of positivity, and you know, angelic souls go through a lot of traumas because of their sensitivity. And I really see this in your reading here. You're very vulnerable and very sensitive, very, very sensitive and very open. You look at the world with wonder, but the world really hurt you. And the world really was painful, and maybe in relationship with your parents and karma and generational karma and all these things. But there is something very sweet here also with remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness, where you want to have a good relationship maybe with certain family members, but it is a little bit difficult. So somehow you're freeing yourself from the duality, from all this, and you're rising above this and entering into your pure inner child, but from a higher awakened spiritual state. Before, when you were a child, when you were born and you were a child, you were in that pure, innocent, vulnerable, creative state, but you weren't spiritually awakened in that sense because probably you needed to go through this karma and you need to go through the spiritual awakening and all the lessons. It was in your plan here, I think, here with the Three of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Kind of feels like it's in your plan to go through this. So, and to awaken your spiritual self and reconnect with your inner child, which is your true self. Combining these two, balancing these two and becoming like one, and balance your commitments. It's been wobbly here where you have been trying to manage your spiritual self with your responsibilities of life, with the traumas and the emotional wounds. It's been very shattered. You know, it's been very shattered, and you've been trying to pick up all the pieces and make yourself whole. And I feel like you're succeeding now. You're picking up all the pieces and you're succeeding. And one thing that's really sticking up here is surrender. Somehow you've reached this surrendered state. Something with your heart has released and healed. Maybe you got rid of something. Something is definitely leaving you, some toxic. So maybe you went through some really karmic thing recently, or you're in that karmic thing right now, and that is finally leaving you. And this is what also cracks open your heart. Somehow, something with your heart is cracking open, and your throat chakra here. Kind of, you know, you're finding your authentic voice, and you're being able to say the things that you want to say, the things that you need to say with a lot of confidence, but also with a lot of, it's very satisfying being able to express yourself, not holding yourself back. With the world and judgment here really shows it's coming to its end. This journey, you know, it's the fool's journey. The whole tarot deck is a fool's journey. You know, it starts with the fool and it ends with the world. So you went through this whole journey and you're coming to the world now, and the world with judgment really shows not only are you ending this big long cycle of yours that probably has been continuing it's been going on your whole life, you're also being reborn into this new state. And like I said, it's like you're being reborn into your inner child again, the pure essence of your inner child, but with this spiritual awareness. This is like a state of being. I don't, it's kind of, I want to find a new word for it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's a new state of being. Yeah, something like that. You're going to co-create with the universe a lot. A lot of your childhood dreams are going to come true. Whatever you want. If you want to, I see you building like a lot of tents and saving like a lot of animals and running around in the forest with a stick or something. A lot of things that you want. Maybe build an animal shelter, buy a house for yourself. There's a lot of fun coming into your life. It's like the heavy responsibilities of life is becoming less of a burden because now you're more aligned. And the inner child, you know, sees endless possibilities. And because you also have the spiritual state awakened now, you're co-creating with the universe, co-creating with spirit to make things happen for you. So big things is going to happen for you. You know, Three of Pentacles, you're the master now. You're co-creating a wonderful life for yourself. You're sitting on the crown here, and maybe some people are going to be a little bit scared of you, but that is only because they cannot bullshit you anymore in the same way that they did before. And that's good, because that makes them change also. That pushes them to their awakening and their change. You're going to feel very good, and you deserve this after all the pain that you went through. Yeah. Pile 3. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, Pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.